So let's talk about protein today. It's a little bit of a contentious subject. Sometimes people, argue that you need to be consuming quite a lot of protein. A lot of people argue that you don't need as much protein as it's overrated. You don't need that much. I'm more in the camp towards increasing protein intake, especially as you're getting older. I do believe from this research that I've done and the books that I've read that I do believe you need to be eating more protein as you get older. What that level is obviously will depend person to person. Depends on your goals, depends on your weight and a few other different factors. But certainly I would advise you to definitely take stock of all your protein levels and see where you're at and maybe slightly boost them and see how it looks for you. Anyway, so I'm around 180 pounds at the moment. I'm trying to consume, and I'm on a bit of a cut, trying to cut down a little bit of body fat at the moment. So I'm trying to keep my protein levels to my daily protein goals are about 150, which I'm actually finding quite difficult to do. I don't believe in having the protein shakes anymore. I used to do all them. They just don't agree with me anymore. So I like to get all my protein from natural sources, and yeah, I'm finding that quite difficult at the moment. So by the way, if anyone's got any ideas of how they tell me how they're doing it, I'd love to know in the comments. But anyway, so I'm trying to hit 150 a day. Protein sources that I'm choosing at the moment, and these are the ones I've always probably used more or less. Chicken, and I'll do breast and legs for that. White fish, so probably like cod haddock, sea bream. And then sort of my three go-to, and then I'll have sort of good quality lean mince, and they're the sort of the main staples I'll have during the week. And the weekends I'll probably treat myself to some steak, good quality steak, and maybe like a good quality salmon as well. And I'll also supplement them. They're my sort of five main ones, and I'll supplement them with eggs, and maybe a tin of tuna, maybe a tin of salmon, and some good quality organic dairy like Greek yogurt to help boost up the levels. But again, I say it's when you're working full time, it is difficult to organise yourself and make sure that you're hitting them targets. Definitely requires a little bit of prep, which I'm not always the best at. So I try to sort of overcompensate, try and overload meals where I think it might be better to sort of split it out. But anyway, I'm doing my best at the moment, and I think I just need to just be a bit more prepared in terms of pre-cooking, just making sure I can take stuff to work with me. Obviously it's a lot easier when you're working from home, because you can do it all in the house, but when you're on the move, putting it all together and getting it all ready can be a bit of a pain in the ass. So it can you end up sort of missing out, and not hitting what you need to hit. So anyway, I'm rambling on a bit now. So I just wanted to put that out there today, just sort of talking about it, because maybe there's a few of you who are watching these videos and maybe not quite sure of what protein to be taking and how much, and where to start really. Because I do see a lot of people online asking about diet, and I think if you're looking at diet, especially when it comes to building muscle, I think you really need to look at your protein levels first. And really, for whether you're cutting or bulking up, your protein levels should be pretty much the same really. They're going to change slightly, but they're going to be pretty much the same. It's more you're going to manipulate your carbs and your fats. They're the ones you're going to sort of manipulate the most, depending on the goals you have. Okay guys, hope that helped, and I'll put a few resources in there in the description there, just regarding diet and diet plans and stuff like that. There's a shopping list in there of all the foods that I recommend. They might help you out. If you do, great. I'd love to hear your comments about how you sort of prepare your diet and how you sort of manage yourself when it comes to nutrition. Always looking at advice and help. Hey guys, thanks a lot, and I'll see you next one. Cheers.